I would generally recommend that people start off with first barbecue to be, like a 22-inch Weber kettle. Some kind of a basic charcoal barbecue. Maybe don't want to invest a lot of money, so you don't have to go real expensive. But you have, you can cook anything you want basically on the Weber kettle that you would normally make on any kind of a barbecue. So you can do indirect cooking, you can do direct cooking, and it's sort of a traditional option for barbecuing anyways. The kettle's sort of famous, for backyards. So the next step up would be probably a ceramic cooker, a Kamado style barbecue. Kamado cookers have been around for a really long time. They're known for their thermal efficiency. So if you want to save money on charcoal, that's one way to do it, because they retain heat so well that you can fill your fireball with lump charcoal and use it 6, 7, 10 times without ever having to reload. This is the Big Green Egg. This is sort of the entry-level Kamado style cooker. Most of the Kamado cookers, actually all of them, consist of a dome on the top and then your main cooking body on the bottom. There's a handle on the front, so basically your two pieces come apart by lifting up on the handle. What you can see inside is that this is fairly thick ceramic, and that's what does such a good job of keeping all the heat into the barbecue. Smokers start from as little as $150 or so, all the way up to well over $10,000. Some of the custom smokers you see on the circuit are as nice as a car. I had a kettle already, so it was just a little bit cheaper for me to add the parts to make this smoker. So if you have a Weber kettle sitting around and you'd like to start smoking your meat, you can do that just by adding these parts if you'd like. You can buy them online. Here you've got actually two cooking levels. There's two cooking grates, one here and one a little bit lower that sits over the water bowl. I can cook a lot of meat, enough for a party or for a catering job, and I don't have to worry about having a lot of space in my backyard for this unit. In terms of imparting flavor to the food, the gas grill isn't going to do anything for you. It's also, I found, a little bit harder to control your temperature zones. So if you have a grill, my gas grill has 3 zones in it from left to right. And I can turn the left one on, but then the right side's pretty cold. Some things to look for if you're going to buy a gas barbecue. Definitely want to have a thermometer on the top. You'll get a feel for what works and what doesn't, but this gives me a range of temperatures all the way up to 700 degrees. And that's definitely important when you're cooking, because a lot of recipes call for certain temperatures. Another nice thing to have is a warming rack. You will cook up here, so don't think that you're just going to keep your food warm. The biggest thing for me is, do what makes you happy. The reason why I barbecue is because it makes me happy and it makes other people happy. And there's something about, having a cookout or, providing food to, an event or a party or something like that. And it just makes people happy because it's familiar to them. A lot of people have grown up with barbecue. And so, if you find a style of cooking that makes you happy, then, don't let anybody else tell you that it's not real barbecue or anything like that.